Okay, for login, first of all, let's close this one. I need to close this and also this. So for this screen, sorry, for these screens, login, register, and auth is actually going to be the same. The design is going to be the same. So to handle this kind of design, we can actually go to component here and create. We can create maybe a folder called auth like this. If you want, this structure is better, and you can do auth layout.tsx. So this is the one I can actually expand it. So this is the one we are going to use to handle the same layout there, auth layout. So what can we do in here? First of all, um, we need a couple of things in here. We can create an interface, say interface auth prop. So we require children, and we also need let's say we can start with title. Um, Title is required, and also with the subtitle, which is nullable. So we have this. Now we can do const, export const auto layout like this one. Export auto layout. So now we see, okay, we pass that, we pass the prop here. We pass title, subtitle, and children. So I can import this, the missing stuff. The style, we don't have the style yet. We will handle the style, so we can create style. Can do const styles, const style. So we get create style. Let's see. Let's import create style. Import create style from React Native. Um, Style sheet, style sheet. This one. We can import a couple of things here. Text. We can import also keyboard, avoid view, a keyboard avoiding view. And also we can import we have view. We can also import platform like this. What else do you import? I think this is, we can also import the scroll view. We need scroll view, this one. Okay, so these are things we need in here. So for the style, we can now add the missing stuff here. We'll scroll down here. We can have container, say container and title. These are just generated stuff. For container, you can only have flex this, like flex one, and the title. Title can maybe add the font size to 28, and also with bold and margin top. Say margin top, margin top to maybe 10. Okay, so this is it. But now the rest we can have scroll. Let's create another style here. Let's say, for example, scroll content, scroll content, and for that we can add, let's say, scroll one, justify center. Okay, justify. We can maybe say justify content space between, space between, and they don't need this. You can remove this one. We can also, we are going to add also header. We need header, which you can use header. We have align, text align, item, item align. So we can say center, margin top to 50, let's say 50, no, 40 is fine. And also margin, um, margin bottom to 30, and that's it. We don't need padding. We can also have title. Title we have already, subtitle. Okay, form content, form container, like this one. Form container, uh, form container. We have flex, flex grow one. We have align center. We can do align item to stretch. Can do stretch, and also padding top. Uh, padding top to 10. All right. Okay. Padding horizontal. Nope. Padding top to 10. We don't need this one. Okay. So this is it for style. I think we meant to have something else to add later, but this is it for now. So now for the design, we can now go and handle the design. First of all, we need to wrap this with the, we can wrap this, let's say with keyboard view, keyboard avoiding view, this one. So we will have this style, but what I need to do is, what I want to do is, instead, we can also use the background color. So I can wrap this in a parenthesis, you pass this style, and also we can pass, let's say, for example, backend. We need backend color, sorry, background color, background color. So for background color, that's white. We don't want it to always to be white, so we can use actually the theme. We can get the theme color. We can just somewhere here we can do const theme, const colors is equal to use theme. So use theme, make sure to import this. We can import from material, from paper, or just React Native. We can import from React Native. So once you get the color, we can now get the current device color and just set it here. So instead to hard code this one, we can do color.background. So this will give us the background color. Now, another thing is we will use logo, and much more. But for now, let's set the platform before. Let's set the platform. For platform, it will help us have different set up different padding. So let's say we have a padding. That's this one. This is a hard coded, but we can do. Okay, we can take like this. We can do platform.ios. We can set if it's iOS, we can set the padding, else set the height. Yeah? Okay, what else can you set in here? I think this is it for this. But the rest of the things, the children, we need to wrap it in a safe area. Safe area. Safe area view like this. This one. So, and we'll give it safe area style. Let's say style dot safe area, which we don't have. We will create that one. Safe area style is not really that much. If you take this down here, so we can do safe area style. Let's pass flex one container flex one. Yep, flex one, but we can do padding horizontal. Let's do, I don't need this one. I can do padding, padding horizontal 20, like this. Okay, what else do you need to do? Well, what else do you need to do? We will pass a logo. We'll have a logo somewhere here. We'll have a logo, but let's say, example, we are going to have a logo, but since we want everything here to be scrollable, I want to show you what I mean. For right now, we are not using this, but I want to show you an example if you want to start using this. So for example, here, we can use this guy. We don't need all of this style, whatever. We don't need them. That could be extra, but you can do auth layout. So you import that. A title, which is going to be login, and that's the title. And I can close that. What else is missing here? Now children. Add missing attribute, now children. That is if you want to use it. So we have auto layout, we pass it like this, but we don't pass children this way. Yeah, we can do, let's say we pass now the rest of the thing. We can have view and close this. Let's just close this one, view. Now that error is gone. So we can now have the rest of the things we want in here. For example, we don't have put anything in here. If you just save it, you see what we get. We don't put anything here so far. But so this can help us start building. We also need a logo, which we don't have right now. We can also go ahead and create a logo. But for safe area, for this one, we need to wrap this in a scrollable, so that can help us to start scroll this home page, to scroll this page screen. So to do that, we can maybe just wrap the whole thing this in a scrollable, scroll view, scroll view. Scroll view. The style is container. Let's see. We use our container style. Sorry, container style. We pass that. Yeah. Let's give some space. So this could help us to see what is happening here at least. So this one, if you see, you can say header. This one from this title and subtitle, you can copy this like this, and you can wrap this in a view, which can call header. So to separate this, we call this header. So if I can pass title, remove subtitle, subtitle. So if you save, this is what we get. We don't have a logo. We need to create that logo. But now, yeah, we don't have a logo. We need to create the logo. We also need to, we can actually, this title, what is the title? This is the title. So I can add some extra style here. I can do something like you pass that style, and you can pass, let's say, color to text dot colors.text to use the color, whatever color we'll have available for the theme, because of the dark theme, light theme, all of that. Okay, save this one. Everything is still there. So even if you change the dark mode, you will still see the rest of the things very well. So children, we can wrap this, let's say, main content. So we can wrap this in a view. Just going to have that style. Yeah. So we save. You're not seeing anything here. But if you go back to login, this is the login. For example, if you start now adding stuff, we don't even need this one. If I add, let's say, let's say view, and let's say text input or text area, whatever you say. Yeah, text input or text area. Update this. Nope. I just say in text, text view, hello world, from view, import this. I'm just going to test this. Nope, cancel this. I don't want to waste time on that. Come on, stop it. Close this. Text view. So if you want, you can import text view from React. So if I save that, you see the text is there. Whatever content you pass, it will appear here. Okay, what do you need now? For now we need okay, we can first of all create a logo, and also we create reusable input, since we are going to have the same input designed for login and sign up and forgot password. So we need a reusable input. All right, let's start with the reusable input. So we can go to let's say component, and here we can create another folder called maybe something like I don't know, common. So this. So we need to create let's say custom input. You can name it anything, it doesn't matter. Custom input. Oh, come on, input.tsx. Let me expand this one. Custom input.tsx. So with this, we can first of all, I want to add some comment here. So custom input. So we can let's create an interface first. So interface is going to be interface. It's going to be custom input props. So we are going to have placeholder, which is going to be string nullable. Oh, sorry, nullable. We want to have a label, sorry, label. So label, it could be nil, it could be nil, sorry, like this. We also want to have error. Error is also nil by default, and container style. By default, we use the style we have. So for container style, we want to use props. Let me see what we can use there. We can use style prop. So let's import all of this from a React, and also import style, sorry, style prop from React. So this is the one we use here for the style. Where is it again? Style is going to be style prop, and we just pass inside here, and we're going to use view style like this, and we can import this one, update our stuff, our import here. What else? We also have, sometimes we need to disable the input. You can say disable is nullable, but is boolean. And also you can say show toggle. So this something can help us to do something like a show or hiding password. Okay, what can you do next? So we can also add like toggle. Let's say toggle is going to be a function. So we call it toggle function. So it's not required. It's not really required. And we can also have is password. This will help us set is password. This will help us set to show password or not. What else can you show there? I think this is it. We don't need this set view. We don't need this. Yeah. So this is it. If I said that, we want to see what we have here. So we only have label and errors, containers, disable, show, toggle, is password, and that's it. Now we can do export const and custom input. So we're going now to create that function now. And now create that function. Just wait a second. What did I do? Okay. Okay, and export const custom input. So this will create the function. Will create now our function, and we pass that the props. This is the prop. We pass that here. But what we can do, we can let's do maybe something like this. Let me show you what I need to do here. Instead to do that, we can do export const custom input, and we can pass React. It's the React. Okay. Come on. Yeah. So we pass all of this one. In here, I don't know. I just need to have full access to this, all of these guys. Okay. Let's see if what AI is able to do here. Let's see what AI is able to do. Okay, this is the only thing AI did. But what we need to do, I need to do, for example, let's say, for example, has error. We can create, for example, has error. So this is going to be if error, or we can just do it is equal to error. So if we have error, we will set that error. We can also set color const colors. So we have dark, all of them from the theme. So we can import this theme. Oh no, we import from React Native, not from Paper. This is it. Okay. Couple of things here we need to handle. This is the container style. but we need to wrap this in another container, another view. Sorry, we can have, let's put view again here, another view, and here we say label. Okay, let's see. Um, the idea is if you have a label, you can show the label. Yeah, if you have a label, you can show the label. I don't want this one. I don't know where is that coming from again. So if you have label, you can show label. But also, if you have error, uh, if you have label, you can show label. And if you have error, we can also show error at the bottom. Let's say, for example, show. Um, we can do show toggle function down here. Where can I show that error? I want to see somewhere to show error. Now, these are some stuff that are generated by AI. This one I don't need. Say show toggle error, a toggle function here. So what can I do with this? I can do if it's a show toggle. So we want to do we can do touchable here. Can do touchable opacity. So on press, we need to handle that touchable. So we can use stuff like an icon. Let me show you what I need. What I mean, you can use icon. First of all, you can import this one. Update the React. So we can do icon. Um, we need the style. We need the icons. For style, let's say style is equal to say style toggle styles dot toggle button. We don't have the style yet. We need to create the style. So to create the style for almost everything, yeah, we can do create style, but we need to import this one from React. We can import that say a style sheet. So once you have this one down, create style sheet. So once you have this one down, you can now create the rest of the stuff. The style we will get back to this. We have a couple of things to add in there. I'm just showing you what we have so far. So this one, nope, this is supposed to be style. Supposed to be style like this. Okay, we pass style. On press, we pass disable. Disable is equal to disabled. So it's disabled if we said okay, it's disabled. We can also pass icon. Let's say icon icons icons. So we can set the name, uh, the size and color, and close that. So we don't have this one. We can import that from React. We can import that from React, but we want to import from we're using vector icons. So we can import that from vector icons. So if I remove, where is it, that icon? I want to see where is it. Okay, import from vector icon. Import from, import, let's say icons. Oh, I-O-N icons like this from vector like that. So this is the one. This one here is wrong. I didn't type it correctly like that. Okay, so once you have this, I think this is it for the icon. So for style, for tech, we can do text color and maybe let's say something like plus. Uh, plus maybe CC, like this. Whatever text color we get, we do plus CC. The text color is this one, from the theme. So let's get back to, first of all, to input. Input is very important here. So for input, uh, we can I don't like stars. I don't like doing stars, but let's do it. So style, we don't have the style here so far. So another thing to do here, we can add a style. It's important. We don't have style here. Okay, style is like this. We need to have input style, which you don't have so far. We can copy this one. This one, let's say input style. I want to type the input style first. So for input style, let's set height to 52, and also set border. Want to see border radius to 12, and padding horizontal to, let's say, for example, 14. We can also set border border wide let's set to maybe 1. You can also set font size to 16, maybe it's fine, or 14, depends how big you want it to have to be. And there also font weight to 400. What else? Also set shadow opacity. You can maybe set to 0.15. 0.15. You can also set shadow offset. Let's do wide 0 and height. Don't want too much. You can put 0 2. You can put 2. And shadow radius. Shadow radius to 2. Like this. Shadow radius to 4. Okay, put this one here. That is for input. For label, that's for input. Now for label, you can also do label. You can put font size and the rest. The font size 15. You can put 15, 600, and the letter spacing. I don't need this. I can just add letter spacing to maybe 0.3 or 0.5. What else can you add? But let's have the main container. Do main container or container. We will have wide is equal to 100%, and margin bottom to give a little bit of space, margin bottom to maybe 18. And don't forget to put this one. Okay, error text. We will also have error text. It's a error text. It's supposed to be red. Error text going to be font size 13, and font weight, let's say maybe 500, and color red. I don't know. That's fine. Color red. We don't need this one. Letter spacing, that's fine. Toggle button we have. What else can you add in here? I think this is it for now. So we can now go back to here. Now go back to our text. So we see here we pass the style. We pass the style. This is the input style, but we maybe add a couple of things in here again. For the text color, first of all, text color, we keep it. We need the text color. We need that. What else do we need? We can do background color is equal to colors.card, and we can also do border color is equal to colors.border. But we want to use, if we have error, we can use error or set red border color. So we can do has error. You see that has error we created here. Has error. So we use has error. We can set color red. Hmm. Has error. We can set let's just put manual color like this. Or just put okay, let's just do FF 3B 30. So just give us some error red color, not bad color. What else? So we can also do shadow. For shadow color, if has color, we can set has color. Has color, we can do 30. We do 30, but else we can check also if it's dark theme, because red color doesn't care if it's dark theme or whatever. So we can do if it's dark theme. If it's dark theme, we can set the color. So if it's dark theme, we can set, let's say we set color, for example, to, let's say 00 black, black, or we can set color to, let's say, just light dark. So I can do 00 and 40. We get what? We get, you also see black, but not that black. Black, yes. We also have disable. We can set disable. Disabled. We want to pass disabled. Okay. If it's disabled, let's say inside here, disabled. So if it's disabled, we can set opacity to, let's say, for example, 5. And if it's show toggle, we can also set padding. Let's say padding right, to just give a little bit space on the right to 48 like this. For we can also, now let's do placeholder. Say placeholder text color. We can say colors dot text, maybe pass 66, and editable. So we can control if it's editable. Oh, editable if it's disabled. Yeah, we disabled. Else we do the rest. So we have security. Um, Security entry placeholder, and the rest. I can remove this and do just put the rest. So rest. So this will just automatically add the rest of the thing. Oh, rest like this. Um, Rest is missing. We need to add rest here. So I can go here, add rest, and here. Yeah, let's add rest. That's fine. So we can, I can even copy this to give AI to clean it up a little bit. So let's say this is now the custom input. I can now take this one here, go to login. Where's the login? Let's say, for example, instead to have a hello world, I just want to set, we can have this one. Let's say this is going to be style form container. We don't have this style, we haven't created this. Yeah, form container. So for form container, what do you need to have in here? We're gonna have, let's say, flex grow, and flex grow one, and align item stretch, and padding top, padding top, padding top to maybe 10. Okay. Yeah, padding top maybe 10. So back here, instead to have this text, we don't need to have this. We can just pass the all our custom input here. Let me show you what I want to do. Can do custom input. Oh, say custom input. So mean you are not exporting it here. You need to export that custom input. Yep, custom input. Let me try to import that. Yep, is here. Let's see if AI can complete the rest of the things. Label, email, placeholder, value. Okay, this is just the rest. If I save it, um, but let me show you what I want to do here. I want to run the, just give me a second. What I want to show you. I want to show you the app, the phone is actually here. So I can remove this one. So the phone is here. Now this is that custom input. So the rest of the things we can, this is email. Yep. The rest of the things we can now just go ahead and clear up. Yep, we don't need this one. Here we will have a logo. No, no, not logo. We have nothing there, I believe. So this is what we have. If I minimize this one, this is what we have. So we can go ahead and clean up a little bit to see. Well, we can also give AI to clean up for you. But I want to clean up. I want to show you how we can clean up this and make it beautiful. There's not that much left. So we don't even need this. Okay, actually we need it. We can keep this one, but we can remove this guy here. What did you remove first? We're gonna remove this one. So we pass the label style there. Now that's the label style. What's the label style? We what do you need? Uh, we can also pass the stars. If by default you have more style, we can pass the style. Let's say style. Nope, style like this. Oh, what is this? We can pass style. Oh, if we have an extra style, we can pass inside here. Let's say style. Style is not defined. Style is supposed to pass this one here. Oh, we are not passing style. Container style. But for container style, what we do is hmm, we take this one. I'll show you what something worth correct. If we have we can take, yeah, we pass like this. So if you have that's the other style, we pass it, and also we can pass this one. But also if style, this one is missing. We also see if we want to allow user to pass extra style for the input, we can pass it. Then let's use a pass then. Let's say, so that style will be any. The other style would be any. Yeah, but it's not required. Style view. Actually, temporarily can remove this one. We don't really need it. Can remove this style view. This one. Can I remove this? Okay, just save. You see what we get. This is what we have. You can try to type there. You see that. But one thing is if you see our layout, this one, we got color, which we don't really need. Container, we got colors. Somewhere we have color, we are passing color, which we don't really need. I don't know where is it. but we will work on finding that current. So this is how actually the idea, just to have something you can be reused across. So we can take this. What's the problem with this? Oh, I know that if you want, you can use AI to fix it, but forgot about that one right now. So now here you can duplicate. We have the login. If you see the what we have for email, you can also do auto caption for more. Let's do auto. Let's do auto capitalize to know. We can also do uh, keyboard, keyboard type email. We can also set on change, set, set, set what? Set on change. Oh, sorry, on change. So on change text, we're going to have a function which can just say set email. Set email. We don't have it. We will do that. You can create set email here. Let's say, for example, up here, you can create email and password. So you can create const email is equal to set email. So import the set state. We also have const password, const password set. We also have set password. You can also add const error and set error. For error, since we are using TypeScript, we can specify it. So inside here, we can do, let's say, we can do uh, key and shrink. Yeah? Okay, no, just key, which is equal to shrink. We can also do shrink and define whatever. So let's say message, message is equal to shrink, or just key. But for simplicity, right now we can just leave it like this. It's very simple. Yeah, this is very simple. So here we can do set email. Um, Set email and what? So we have set email. We can also add set password, or if error. If it's error, we can do, let's say, error.email. So what I was telling you, we can handle this the way that you can be reuse the error. You can handle it the way that we can access the keys. So if you want to access the key, so that means inside here we can do parentheses like this, and let's put the key and the shrink. Key shrink or undefined or something nilo undefined. Um, oh, remove this one. So this one is just going to be an empty object. So down here, error, we can set email. If it's for email, you can set also password if it's for password. So this is so easy to manipulate. So for value is equal to email. Yeah, value is going to email. What else can you pass there? Now you see we can just copy the same thing. Let's say password. Password. You can set this label password, enter password, value password, on change set password. Um, change password, security. What else can you pass for password? So we have disable. Let's say disable is equal to, let's say is loading. We don't have is loading there, but we will create a loading. Is loading, so we can pass the same thing here. The thing is, we don't want to use that to keep typing if you are already processing. So we can do that const is loading, set the state. Um, is loading, but we want to have toggle password. Say show toggle. This one we want to show toggle, and um, toggle is function. So show toggle, show or hiding. If you see the input, what we have here is something secure secure a text. So we will get to this. We'll get back to this one to show or hiding text. But let me save this one first to see what we get. If I minimize, this is what we get now, and that is the show or hiding. So we need to start now updating that. But for now, this is how we build our. So we can see with this one, it's so easy. You can just copy the same thing, reuse it all over again. Okay, I need to clean up a little bit the custom input, so we can now complete the rest of the screen. All right, so we need to add, first of all, if you look at our app, we can add the logo. So we will also use the AI to clean up a little bit the design. But for now, let's create a logo, a reusable logo. So to create a reusable logo, I can go to this is this one. You can add this in a common. So add app logo, or I can just create another. Sorry, I can just create another folder here called let's say logos, because we are going to have many. So I can add app logo. This is our app logo. We'll also have another, let's say, Facebook, maybe Facebook logo, Facebook logo, .tsx. We also have Google logo, .tsx. So this we use this to manage the logos. Let's start with this one first. Okay, for app logo, I can paste this code here. Um, we are using material. Sorry, we use paper. So make sure to have paper installed. If I go to my JSON package, I want to show you that we have paper. The mic is not that close. All right. So I want to show you that we have a paper. If you look for paper, you see that the paper is here. So make sure you have the current version which we are using is 5.14, 0.5. So the time you watch this video, it's going to be the later version. Doesn't matter, but make sure to have it at least the latest version installed. If you have that, you'll have access to many things, include this one. So we have avatar, which we use for to make a rounded our or make a circle for our image. Let me walk you through what we have here. We just have this proper. We pass the size and also the margin bottom if it's actually nillable, and the default size we have style container. This is the content style we have, and we just return this avatar. So for image, about image, I have an image in here. We have image folder. If you go to asset image folder, and we can see here we have we have two more folders, which we have Facebook. For Facebook, we can get the Facebook logo. If you go to Google, type Facebook logo, Facebook logo. So this will get from, I think you'll get from Facebook logo brand resource. So you'll download this from here, even include Google too. So I don't want to go through how you can do that. So once you download, you get this primary. No, we get this one, primary logo. This is the one you use. And for Google too, you'll go to Google developer or Google website to get the Google logo. So we have a lot, but I will also show you what we are using. We have a different type for branding. We have all of it. So this is the current logo which we use for this app. So you can generate any other app, even if you clone this app. So that means you have to go and change this logo, put your own image, and just add here logo. We also have this one. Let's see. We have this, which you can just remove the folder and pass the image here directly. So each way is fine for you. Okay, so once we have, you see now we are using that image here. So this is so easy for you to use. So you can guess that the Facebook is also going to be the same thing. All right, so it's a couple of things here. It's like we need to fix the function, put arrow there, and height, yeah, height like this, so that. It's going for Google. I got this one here, and post this for Google. We actually do the same thing, but here we define logos. We say this is the logo, and we also access the theme. This is just because Google is giving us the light logo and dark logo. A logo for dark mode and a logo for light mode. So this is what we define here. Logos. These are logo. Sorry, light theme logo and the dark theme logo in a variable, an object variable. So here for the source, now you see how we access them. Eh? If it's dark, we access this, and if it's light, we access that. So this is it. I can just go and close this one. So we exporting this too. Huh? So I can close this and also close this and close this. So here, if we go to auth, we can copy this. But before even doing that, we want to add the logo. Um, we want to use our logo. So within head, this one, this view we are importing from, let's see where we are importing the view. Okay, this one we have is imported from which one? View. Oh, that's the thing. Import view from this. Let's import a view from here. View. Okay. Save. I think the server stopped a bit because I restarted the server. So I can restart the server. But before even that, let's just go ahead and add the logo first. So the logo, we want to add the logo right after the title or before the title actually. So we can add the logo here, logo. So this is the app logo, app logo. So this is going to be app logo, and we're just going to pass that one. We don't even need this one. The app logo only take the size. So size, for the size, we can pass maybe 8, something like 8. It's not that much. Okay, so for the rest of the logos, down here, we will pass, actually, we don't need to pass anything else in here. So we can start the app if we do, because I restarted the editor, the VS Code. So if I can do npx expo expo start minus c. This one will start the server. We don't need to install the Android again because we already have a server. We already have an app installed. If you don't have, we can do npx. So this will install the Android it will install this app on your Android. So make sure to have the Android connected. I have Android connected and it is running. So we can use npx then. Expo start. I see. So this will start the application. So in this case, what I can do is this is the app. What I can do, can minimize this one, and I can show you some process what you can do in here. You can go to this is the app. So if I press this, it will open that app. But what I need to do, I can maybe clear the cache and I'll just scan the code. So I can go to app, the cache. Somewhere it says storage usage and just clear this. So this will clear the cache for this app. Now I can, if I try to open again, this is the same app. If I try to open it again, it will ask me to scan the code. So at this point, I can just go ahead and scan the code. So we'll wait for the app to get ready. All right, the app started, is running. So we have this error here, text string must be rendered. This one, I believe, is coming from somewhere. So that's the reason also we can give AI to clean up our code. So now we can see this is, first of all, this is our app, how it looks like. But let me copy this one. I'll give it to AI to clean up. Huh? So let's clean up this code. this template, and do not break it. Yep. If you don't tell AI, it's going to remove everything and rewrite the whole thing, which we don't want. We have our own design. Okay, let's copy that, and we want to see if there was error fixed by AI. Step up. Okay, now let's also do this one. I think that error is coming from somewhere here. The error we saw is coming from this custom input. Let's try it also. Let's clean up this and do not break it. Let's see. All right. Now, oh, I think now this is time you can copy this. You want to see the change. If you want to see the change, it's actually somewhere here. Key improvement, safety type, props. This is the change you can see. Okay. Now, if I paste this one to here and save, let's see. Yeah, this is what we have. Okay, at least it was clean. Our input is clean. This is the login. So the only thing we need to do here, we need to add forgot password and login with the Facebook or login with the YouTube. Sorry, with the Google. All right, now let's go to login here. But before that, we can also copy this one. Uh, let's improve, or let's clean up this, and do not break it. So we just give it AI is going to clean up a little bit as we come and complete the rest. So the thing is, once we complete the rest, I don't need to go step by step to show you how to create a clean login template or whatever. But so the rest of the screens, which is register and forgot password. So we'll just duplicate this to handle the rest. So if I save that again, this is what we have. So AI improved this one. We added a button. Okay, now we have a button. We need to add, we need to, down here, we need to add something, forgot password here. Okay, let's see how we're going to do that. Okay, but before that, I want to walk you through what AI did here. So if you see where AI added comment, so we just added comment, even if you've been following along, so you can just copy your code and keep AI to clean up. So you see, just improve handle login. This is the login, the function which we didn't add. Because we are going to work on that right now. We are not there. We have the toggle. So this everything actually still the same here. We will so we also this guy remove the flex grow, remove all of that. Okay, that's fine. What else? I think that's it. The only thing added here is the function, which we're supposed to come back to work on this. We will work on that. The thing we need here, we can first of all add a button for login. Let's say login or forgot password. We need a way to get to forgot password. So say forgot password. Password. So for that, we can use touchable opacity like this. So this one should give us some couple of things to do. No. It will give us a couple of things to do. First of all, we we can pass text. We need to pass text. Let's say text forgot password. Forgot password and text. We can import text from import text. expand that for now. So we have text, we have the color. Mm, this one is we can use the stars link because we don't want to have a lot of things in here. So we can do stars and dot, let's say link text, and also pass color if we will have color. So make sure to wrap this in parentheses if you want to use that. But for this, we won't really use this because we want to set the color to always be like blue. So don't need this one. So I can take that and down here just add the text, the style for this guy, color to blue. If you go back to this one, so this one it requires a couple of things. Oh, first of all is on press. On press, we need to, okay, let's do on press. We can do is equal to function, an arrow function. We can do just do router dot push forgot password, but don't want to go. We are not going to forget password. We are going the screen is forgot. So import that, and I want to show you that screen is from here. Auth. This is the one. If you see the screen, we've got nothing in here. This screen. There's nothing in here. So we will just send the user there. Another thing we need to pass is can also import this. Another thing we want to pass is style. Style. We can also give some style here, which is going to be styles dot forgot the password. Forgot the password. And for this one, how are we going to do this style? Okay, forgot password style. Let me see which type of style can we give there. Something. Okay, self-align stretch. So align self-stretch. It can do margin top. Margin top to let's see, margin top to maybe -2 because we want this guy to go on the left side, to be on the right side a lot, and margin bottom, let's say for example to 24. The idea is, I will show you the idea we have. We want to show if I say this is what we want. We want this guy to go on this side. If I leave that and minimize this one first, and I say margin, let's say 10, you see a margin top, you see where it's coming. And also we want it at the self stretch. This one is to send this guy to the end, and this one it will help to go up a little bit, margin top. So if you click, it take us to forgot password, which is not, there's nothing there. But also we need to have down here link for login with the Facebook, Google, all of that. For that, um, we can now wrap this in another view. First of all, let me show you views we have here. We'll have a view here, another view or another component, which is going to be, let's say, sign up, um, sign up, sign up component, yeah? Sign up link, sign up link. Come on. All right. Okay, so for sign up link, just going to have a view, the sign up link. So for this one, we'll have this one, keep it here. And this is going to be, remove this. I'm going to add here. That one was generated by AI. So here I'm going to add, say, social buttons. Sorry about that. Social buttons. So what I can do is I can do view this one. So we for social button we can let's first of all give it a style. Style style is equal to, and let's say styles dot social social container. So this is a social container. I can copy that and just add at the end of this social container. We also need another style for this guy. For social container, if you want, you can go with that one first. Social container, we can do align center. Let's do align, self-align, or stretch, or center. Let's do center. And we can do margin bottom, margin bottom, margin bottom, see, auto. This is not margin, this is margin bottom like this. Auto. We can also use caps, maybe 15, just spacing, yeah, 15. Oh, sorry, 20. Okay, we have another here which we need to use. Is going to be this one. This is going to be for sign up style, yeah. So we can do style. Let's we just give it style and we will fix later the rest. And style dot is going to be sign up style. So we can copy this and just add this at the bottom here. Sign up style or sign up container. We can have let's say flex direction row and justify center and margin bottom. We don't even need margin bottom, but you can maybe just use padding. Let's do use uh, padding vertical. Where's padding vertical to 15. What else? Border top border border top color. We want to have a kind of a line. Eh? Yeah, it's we can give it maybe let's give it to make sure it's just black maybe something not black but a color can match where it's dark theme or whatever thing. So to do maybe we can use one and let's see which color we get to this one. Uh, which color will get? No, it's not correct. Okay, let's try to we can also use color this way. Take this and just select something between here. Let's try okay, hash and L C L and C L C. No, I think the other one is fine. If you take this, say take if you support. Okay, bottom. How's the color? Oh, this is yellow. No, no, this is fine. Secondary text. Let's create secondary text. It's going to be color. Let's say color dot I don't know which any color is fine. We also have error color, error text. So we can style that. Like this. Let's see. Top margin top to 10. Margin top to 10. 10 is fine. And color. Let's set the color to FF3B and 30. Just red. Okay, that's fine. So we don't have nothing is showing here. Why this was just style, but now we need to at least add something here because there's nothing here actually. So start from here. We can add text. Let's say add a text here. You don't have an account, sign up. Maybe use this one. Register. We need to see that down here. But if you see, the line is not showing. If I press here, it will take us to register. But we want to see at least there a small line to just separate what we have there. Margin top, if you go to sign up, sign up and border top color. Let's say border top color to red. Let's just set to red to see what we get in there. The color didn't appear. We will save time to just give AI to handle whatever design you want to see. So, okay, we need to add the social media first. For social media, since we already have logos, so we can use sign in the Facebook, sign up with the Facebook. But you can do, let's use touchable. Is AI able to help us? The first one is sign up with Google. Keep it this way. Sign up with Google. I continue with Google. Continue with the Apple. So we can take this one buttons. Which text can you use here? Uh, we don't have all these styles. I don't want to create another style. Instead, you can just do something like here. If you do style dot um, social. Oh, we don't have social button first. Let's add social buttons. Let's see what AI can generate. Uh, this is it. Okay, if I save that, this is what we get here. But we don't want this. Huh? We don't want this. We want to have. We can have. Let's have this one. We can add some style in here. We can do something, for example, if is progressing. Huh, if it's progressing, we can do is loading icon. You can set opacity, something like this. It's loading, set opacity, and you can repeat the same thing for this one. So make sure to wrap this in square bracket and just pass this one. Okay, we want to see anything here right now, but let's work on the design first. So the design we have, we need to have a logo plus, need to have logo plus icon, plus text. Logo plus text. So this is the guy we need to style. So to have that, we can say wide full. We want to make sure this is full, wide full, or 100%. 100%. We can also say flex direction row and justify center. Yeah, justify center. And you can also use caps, the 10. Can do border wide, let's say maybe to 1. And border reduce. We have that one ready. Let's see. Oh, border reduce is right there already 8. Okay, this is fine. And border color. or background color. We don't need background color. Do you need background color? We don't need background color. We can use the default background color. So if I save that, this is what we get. So the idea is to have a logo here. Okay, to have a logo, here, since we already have a Google logo, so we can just go ahead and call that Google logo, and the size, let's give it to maybe 40. If I save that, what we get? We get something like this. So I can give it maybe 30. It's not bad. And here we can also give, we can also get this one, Facebook logo, and also pass it 30. Okay, now we have, now we see we got continue with Google, continue with Facebook. It's not that bad, but you can see the line. We don't want to just have this line on the side. So we can see how we can clean up that one first. But for now, we can copy this one. We need to clean up. So we can copy this, copy what you have done so far to give to AI to clean up. Let's say, let's clean up, uh, clean up this code, this template. And okay, clean up this template, that's fine. So let's see what AI will do. Um, let's see the detail, the improvement. What did you do? There's no there's no explanation, but we can find out. Secondary text, remove the color. Button, fix that. Sign up, row, added vertical alignment. Okay. Um, okay. And got password. This one. So, okay, let's save this one. Let's see. We want to see what we get. I know AI sometimes also things doesn't work properly. Um, so got an error. What is the error say? AI break the code. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're supposed to tell AI to not break the code because added something which doesn't exist. Oh, this is an error. So we're supposed to, let's go, let me show you what is did wrong. This one, Facebook. We don't have Apple, we only have Facebook. Okay, that's fixed. We only have Facebook. We don't have Apple. So sign in with the, continue with the Facebook. That was an error because the code is generated by AI. Okay, now we have this one, but something I don't like is the you see this line. We don't like. I don't know exactly where it's coming from. I think it's coming from here. Scroll. Yep, it's coming from scroll. So I want to show you the scroll. You must add this one, and also show indicator to false. So this will, I believe this will throw away this. Yeah, that one is gone. So we don't need to show the indicator. Now our login is clean. So, but it doesn't work empty. It doesn't do anything. Even if I put email here, let's say example at example.com, pass the password. Let's say type any password and press enter. You see, it doesn't do anything. Yeah. So we will make it work. What you can do right now is just go ahead and duplicate this for register and for um, sign forgot password. Okay, for sign up, I can copy the same code, the login one, Um, and in here, I'll just change this. I can just say this register, register like this, and we can keep the almost everything. Another way also we can ask AI to handle. Let's say you can ask AI to just regenerate sign up or register screen from this guy. Okay, so we don't need all of this, but instead here we can say uh, do you have an account, and let's say sign in. Yeah. So for this one, you can maybe add something like this. Yeah. If you go to login somewhere here, I believe here you can add this. Oh, yes, that's correct. And this one is correct. Add. Oh, come on. Okay, so if you go back, I want to show you. If I go to sign up, you see what we get for sign up. We are getting actually the same thing, but you can see down here. Do you have an account? So we will use AI to clean up to save time. You don't have to go through everything step by step. For sign up, let me show you what we don't need. We don't need all of this. Yeah, we don't need all of this. So can you remove this? Forgot password. We don't need forgot password. Forgot password. Don't need this. And this button on press, we can change this. Sorry, we can do Control plus Shift plus L to edit all of this. So just change this to register. And this is you can just say maybe creating or signing up. Which one is better? Up, signing up, or sign up, or register. Any is fine. What else do you need? Sign up. Okay, we have this. So for this one, we need a name. Let's say name. Uh, so we can add, this is whatever here, but we can also add a name. Let's say name. We only need a name. So name auto capitalized. Okay. Uh, this one can also set for name. Name is required, or if not name. So this one can call this. Oh, we don't need this one actually. Okay, so what I need to do, if I save this, what do we get? We get this one, sign up. Okay, so if I can copy this, give it to AI to clean up. Uh, let's update, let's clean up this sign up template on screen, and do not break it, because you might go and add things which we don't support. All right, so this one was generated. Let's see what was updated here. This is our, let's see. This one is supposed to say there, look, let's see, create an account. Yes. Yep. It's saying create an account. The string, where is that coming from again? I think AI also has problem, so you don't have to trust AI. What is everything's typing for you? It's typed for you. Everything AI type for you is not correct. I think this one need to remove this and remove this. Yep. Now save again. That error is gone. Okay. So we now AI add this for you for us, which have this part here. By signing in, you agree to our term and service. This one, okay, and also this one. This is this part here, and the app. Let's see what we have. See what we have: password and email and names. Good practice for names. So added this one auto capitalize words. Huh? Okay. The main function is here. The callback is here. Okay, but this is actually the our entire app, huh? Our sign up, the authentication system. The only thing we need to add here is forgot password. For we can also, I don't want to give AI to do auto forgot password. Let's, if we can try, say, let's work on also complete this, complete this. So let's see what AI can do. I'm sure he will just go and start start the new stuff. I'm not sure. Let's see what you are able to do, because we don't need to go step by step to type everything. This is just about design. Okay, let's see. It's meant to be something correct. If we save that, forgot password. Yep, now we have forgot password. Uh, Send reset code. Okay, back to login and back to login. Okay, so this is not that bad. This is just fine. We will get back to add the functionalities. So this is just design. This is just the design. This is what was generated. Okay. Next, we can go ahead and start now handling our login. So we need to set up the API request, all of that. For the login here, if user pass the email, let's say for example, Shabani at example.com, and also pass the password. So I can see this is the password. So let's say pass the password, and then once you click, so we need now to send the request to our back end, which is a Laravel in this case. Um, Back to the login, we can start with the login first. Can close all of this and this one. So we need to start with the login. So where's the function actually? This is the one. So use callback API request. So you can do console.log, email and password. Just want to see that here. Login, you will see them out here. Login with email, Shabani, password is the password. So what is missing here is just the API. So we need to go ahead and work on this.